Alright guys, welcome back to everybody. Today is Smart Morning Concept Backtesting Session. So today what we're gonna do will be the next. I will set all the things up here. I'm gonna start in few seconds, okay? Hey guys, hey guys.
Hey guys, you hear me? Alright, we're gonna start.
Hey there, hey there. Hey there, hey there. Much better. All right, let's start with this. We're gonna start with this backtesting session. We're gonna do this backtest on the GBP in the Euro USD. All right, so let's start with this. We're gonna delete what we have had done the previous in the previous backtesting session that was, I don't know, some days ago. So let's delete all of this stuff and let's reanalyze the market from zero, from scratch. All right, so this is what we got. So we're gonna start from daily time frame, as we can see right here. Right. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna, well, just analyze what is the actual trend right here. We can see that this is a bullish trend as we can spot right here. The price is just pushing up and it just has done this new high. Now this high, this has become our new strong high, strong low, excuse me, strong low in a daily time frame. In a daily time frame, that's right. And after this daily time frame, we have this liquidity sweep. After this liquidity sweep, we have here a break of structure, which is the boss. And we can determine it's a boss because it's with a body of a candle, right? Now, as we can see so far here, the price has done this high, the highest high so far, and this is what we would reference as our week high. Okay, it is our week high because it will be likely to be broken by the price as we are in a bullish trend. So we're gonna put here week high. It's a daily week high. Perfect. Now, since we have this, the daily week high, excellent. Now, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna just analyze the market and see how it will move it. Now, the price actually has keep pushing up. It has reacted to this imbalance or order block on, I think it's daily time frame as well, right? Let's check. I think in pressure is a daily, yeah. So we have here a daily order block right here, and we have already marked this one as well. And this is an imbalance. So we have everything marked so far from the previous analysis. And the price may have a reaction either in this order block, which is already doing it, or in this imbalance, or even in this order block. Now it will take a little bit for the price to get to this area because we are in a bullish trend. So it would it would take some days actually. So after the breakup structure, we're gonna spot the decisional, which is this order block that is here. And currently the price has already reached our decisional zone and it's is pushing up, right? Now we're gonna do the normal analysis that we actually do every time we analyze. So there is two possibilities that the market do something. It's like it can continue with the uptrend as it is just doing it right here, and took the liquidity of this high and probably reacted in this imbalance, or may have a retracement, took the liquidity of the lows, and even it could go further, maybe up to this area and keep pushing up because it's taking all the liquidity right here, or it simply just take a little bit of the liquidity and keep pushing up. So this is so far what we expected the market will do in this week. Now, what I do most of the times is that I just go um, to my strategy practice journal, right? Because I'm doing back testing. Since I'm just doing the daily analysis, I'm just gonna put it in the analysis. You just mark as a reference. We're gonna imagine that this is Monday. Now we're gonna go to 4 hour time frames just to spot what we're gonna do. And in 4 hour time frame, we have here the next. So we're gonna analyze what was the closest. This was, for example, this was or bearish. That was our first range, 4 hour range from this high to this high, right? And once it was broken with a body of the candle, now we already have a market shift or change of structure. Now this closest low, this one, where was it? This one right here, this will become our strong low in a 4 hour time frame, right? We're gonna select the closest one that accomplishes the next conditions that are. So this is the 4 hour strong low. So what are the conditions? First condition is that the price must have done a liquidity sweep, which is this one, right? So we got a liquidity sweep. After this liquidity sweep, it made a break of structure, a boss with a body of a candle, the time frame we're analyzing, which in this case is 4 hour time frame. And once we got this, we can say that the price has done what we actually call a range beginning, right? This is the beginning of a range in 4 hour time frame. Now, range, when we call range, is that we name it a way, but we're also referring to an impulse. So this is the beginning of the impulse of the range. Right now, the high, we share the same high, which is a week high in daily time frame and 4 hour time frame. Perfect. And now we're gonna analyze if there is a break of structure or bust right here. So we can see here there is not actual break of structure. You need to analyze the same liquidity sweep and then a break of structure. But as we can see here, there is a liquidity sweep, but here is not a break of structure. It's just like some candles. Now, actually, the real break of structure will be determined right here. And if we see a break of structure with a body of the candle, then we can determine that this is the end of the range, and then we may consider selling. So far, it's still bullish. And now it's time to select our decisional, right? Order level, which is coincidentally is the same that is right here. So the price is actually in a very interesting zone right here. But as we are, it's Sunday, as you can see, Sunday, we're just simulating the market in as we were actually in the market. Now it's Sunday, so in Sunday it could do two things: keep pushing down, confirm the break of structure, take some of the liquidity, and keep pushing down and make a market shift, or it can just respect this zone, make some break of structures right here, and continue with the uptrend. Remember that this is the same scenario we determined in a daily time frame, but since we are going um, for a bigger time frame to a lower time frame, we need to do the same analysis and see if this is actually what is happening in the same time frame, right? Or there is certain coherence among the time frames, right? Now look at the next. Now we have this. This is the 1 hour range, or 1 hour time frame, and we're gonna do the same exercise. Spot the bullish or bearish trend, right? Now, so how do we analyze it? Same story. As you can see here, we got a liquidity sweep and a breakout structure, and that was the prior higher high. So after this high, no one was higher than this one, right? So when the breakout structure of this one is created, then we need to spot uh, the new strong low, because we're in a bullish trend. We may take into consideration this one, which is actually the same breakout structure of the. Oh, this is this line we marked in a 4 hour time frame. Just to remember that, to remind ourselves that if this is broken with about the candle in 4 hour time frame, we have the end of a range. But I like more this area. Why do I select this one? Because it's clearer. So the break of the end of the range is even clearer in this zone. In this will be the strong low in 1 hour. I find it much more interesting, much more easier to spot to my eye. It's easier to find it here as well, as you can see here. So there's a liquidity sweep, and after the liquidity sweep, we have a break of structure here, a boss, boom, break of structure. So after this break of structure, we could see that the price reacted in this imbalance, and also this one. So there is like an order blow, an order flow pattern right here. So here is the order flow, perfect. All right, so we got everything here in place. Now this is the 1 hour time frame. What are we actually looking for? Again, this is the decisional in 4 hour time frame. So this is the order block in 1 hour in 4 hour time frame, and as well as the 1 hour time frame decisional, right? Now, what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna wait for a while right here, and we're gonna see if there is a confirmation. As well as we see here, this is an imbalance. Mhm. This is an imbalance, and as well, but this is a 4 hour extreme order block, right? This is the 4 hour extreme order block. Now, what would happen here? What we may wait to happen here? So the price is actually in a very uh, interesting area. So the price may do the next, can have a reaction, continue, and make the break of structure with of these highs, give opportunity to enter and keep pushing up. Or it can simply, there's another possibility. It can take the liquidity of these lows. I mean, all this liquidity right here, by going down, reacting the order block of 4 hours, and boom, can push it up, right? Or simply do the next, go down, of course, have a reaction here, and then continue with the downtrend. So these possibilities are nice to have because you are expecting what the price is likely to do next, and with that, you're able to understand actually what may happen after this, right? So we have here 1 hour trend line, and 1 hour trend line is bullish as well. So everything is bullish so far. Bullish, and everything is bullish here, and this is also bullish. This is the pre-analysis we must do every time we spot the market from higher time frames to lower time frames. And once we got this analysis, then we are able to start with our market execution, right? Nice. Now let's go to the matter. Let's go to the tips. Let's go to the market. So let me check one thing here. All right. So let's wait for the correct time frame. So I use this indicator, which is kill zones, which means sessions, the New York session and the London session. So by this time where I'm actually at, it always starts at 6 or 7 a.m. mostly, right? So it will start 3 Monday. Okay, what time are we here? All right, let's go. Tune, 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 tune. This is 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and 6 a.m., right? Now, let's imagine this is what I actually do when this is what actually is happening at this time. So imagine that I just woke up and I'm there to analyze the market. Now I can analyze the next. So we have here the strong low. Jesus. We have here the 1 hour strong low, right? So it means that it's a bullish trend, right? After having a reaction in this order block, which is the extreme order block in 1 hour, we can see that now the price is doing a new range beginning, right? Inside this area. What does it mean? That the price is strong enough, right? To have a reaction right here, and after that reaction, make a breakup structure. And what's the meaning of that? It means that it's likely for the price to continue with the uptrend because it's strong enough to make these breakup structures, right? In 1 hour time frame. Now that we got this confirmation, boom, excellent. Now we can determine here some entry areas or interesting areas. So as I can see here, one of the interest areas that I'm looking here is this imbalance, or probably this order block right here. Yeah. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for the price to get to these areas, and then we're gonna keep analyzing and see what would be a good result right here, right? Now another thing I want to do here is the next. Uh, People are watching this liquidity area right here. Boom. People are watching this. For example, why the price break that strongly? Because people were buying here, selling. They were selling right here, right here, right here, and then the price accumulated until this point, and then boom, take all the people out. Now you may have certain retracement. Let's see what will happen. People are still selling because apparently it's in the selling area, but in fact it's in a buying area because we're in a discount zone. I'm pretty sure about it. Yes. So from strong low to the weak high, yeah, we're still in a very interesting area. Now, look, we're gonna put we're still in 1 hour, and now let me check. All of this is liquidity at the market. Maybe the price will have a retracement on this imbalance, which is very obvious in 1 hour. Probably right here. Now let's see what happens because we are actually on the market in the correct time, waiting for the correct patterns. So let's go. Now, we will imagine it's, what time is it? It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. We're gonna wait here. 2, 6, 7. All right, we're gonna wait for the price to get to this area because this is the imbalance. So if the price reaches this area and makes a confirmation, then we'll be able to enter. I am passing this very, very quickly, right? But it's because I'm with this, what I'm actually doing, I'm backtesting my strategy, but not my patience at all. Because being patient is being able to wait all these retracement, do not touch the keyboard, right? Do not enter any order, and wait for the pattern of confirmation. So far it's 10 a.m. and I haven't been able to execute any order, and apparently this day, yeah, I'm out. So at 12 midday, I just stopped trading. It means that on Monday I didn't have any chance to enter to the market, even though I saw this retracement. Well, there wasn't any opportunity for me the time, right? Now let me check in 1 4 hour time frame what actually happened. Look, so we didn't have a break of structure, which is positive. That would confirm our bullish strength. And now look how interesting what the price has done in this moment. The price has done a new break of structure in 1 hour time frame, in 4 hour time frames. What is the meaning of that? It means that this gap that you see here, this imbalance that is put here, the price is likely to go down this place and then took the money that is there accumulated. When it should. So boom, here it is. I just gonna spot this area properly. These backtesting sessions are not classes at all. It's just me practicing with people that want to say this, but it's actually very advanced. Yes, I know it's advanced. All right, so this is the zone. This is the imbalance gap of 4 hour time frame and 1 hour time frame. And this imbalance gap, it's the one that we're gonna look for once the price go down here and keep pushing up, right? Because we already have two confirmations that the price will push up. We'll continue with the bullish strength. What are the confirmations? First one, we do not have the end of a range in 4 hour time frame, right? So we don't have this in this part, right? No break of structure that confirms the end of a range. Now it reacted in a decisional, and after the decisional reaction, it has done a break of structure. It has done it even in 4 hour time frames, which is the one we are currently watching, and also in 1 hour time frame, which is actually right here. Look to the liquidity, and they make a boss break of structure. It has provided us this very interesting area, which is the imbalance of 4 hour and 1 hour time frame, and now we're gonna wait for the price. However, since we're advanced traders, we would like to see if there is another chance to catch the price. Now, as you can see, this is an imbalance, and this is a confluence with an order block of 4 hours order block. Look at this beautiful order block right here. This is a selling order block. Now, the price has already entered to a selling order block area, which means that the price may go down and reach these areas we were expecting to get. So, patience is the key. Let's refine this order block in 1 hour time frame. We already got this imbalance, which is what we're gonna use to now. We're gonna use now, and we got this order block. You can see the order block is this green candle. So this is an order block in 1 hour. So this is an order block of 4 hours refined to 1 hour. Perfect. Right. So what we're gonna do? Wait for the next day to execute orders, right? And see if our prediction is actually accurate or not. So it's 19, it's 20 o'clock, 21. So look, by 11 o'clock of Monday, right? That Monday, the price had a reaction. This red candle means reaction, right? Let's see what will happen. It's going downwards, downwards, downwards. So as you can see, my friends, we actually got a reaction. These 4 or 5 candles, it's a reaction of this imbalance. It means that we are actually validating the market properly, first of all. And secondly, well, we're gonna wait. Secondly, we're gonna wait. Um, Look, what has happened so far. The price entered to this order block in 1 hour. So it will be a pattern of continuation. Hey, no, it has not reached this. Ah, but it reached the imbalance that is right here. Oh yeah, the imbalance. Now, we need to be smart enough, and this is a advanced market structure. We need to spot the order blocks. So after this break of structure, this will become a decisional order block. If the price don't make a confirmation here, we can buy until this point and wait what will happen here, right? So now let's see if this is what actually the price did, and if provide us an opportunity to enter. If it doesn't, it's fine. When I wait for the next day. So far it's 6 a.m. It's 5 a.m. Now it's 5:20. We're not yet. We're not awake. We're sleeping. We're gonna take into consideration until. All right. This is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Right. Now, what are we gonna see? If in this order block we have here the price imbalance, the price has done a break of structure like a confirmation pattern. So we have here liquidity taken, perfect. And after the liquidity taken, we have here a break of structure. Do we have this? Yes, we have with a body of the candle. Now, this will be our imbalance. This is where actually the price is reacting, and we also have here an order block. So, mhm, mhm, mhm. Now the price has provided us an opportunity to enter. Are we gonna enter? Of course, yes. That's what we're gonna do. So this is our entry point, entry area, right here. Boom. Not there. Here. We're gonna program the order. We're gonna count how many pips we have here so far. We have 2, no, 6 points. Let's put 10. 9 would be fine. Right. Now, what we actually another possibility so far is that the price. Let me go down just few bars here, 650. So if I go to 1 hour, I don't make spoiler of the next candle. Right. So look what the price actually is. That has provided us a confirmation, but we need to be aware of the next, that the price may enter, take the liquidity of this 1 hour. This is 1 hour liquidity. Let's say this is liquidity in 1 hour. This is liquidity in 1 hour. So you can go actually to this, take all the liquidity, and then react here. Now let's analyze here and spot if there is any 5-minute confirmation pattern to sell. And it actually was. Look, took the liquidity, then we have a boss break of structure, and it reacted on this imbalance. And in this imbalance, it provided confirmation in London session. So this is the entry in London session. Then it made a boss break of structure here, and it provided this beautiful order broke here. Right here. Now, should we buy or should we sell? That's the question, right? Now, let me check one thing before. One thing that will determine everything. This will determine if I'm gonna buy or if I'm gonna sell. We're actually spotting this. This is our area. Now I'm gonna use this tool, which is the Fibonacci tool, to analyze the next. This is the highest high, and this zone, wow, is below the 50%. Yeah, it's actually below or up. Yeah, it's below the 50%. Interesting, right? I didn't know what to do. So let's be let's be practical. Let's put an order right here. Probably already reacted here, but anyway. Let's put this selling. I gonna let the price to open each one of any of the orders. I'm gonna put 9 pips as well. 9 pips. And I'm gonna go a little bit low for this imbalance right here. Alright, so what are you gonna do? The first order it activates is the one I'm gonna follow definitely, and then after the activation of this order, I'm gonna put break even if the price allows it. Okay, so let's see what happens. Pushing upwards. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what happens. If I am honest, I don't like this order. Why? Because there is prior liquidity in 1 hour. But it's not what I like. It's what the trading plan says. So apparently it's going up. I knew it would have a reaction anyway because it's an order block. So according to my trading plan, if I got a break of structure and 1 hour, oh, let's say when I have risks. Okay, so look at the next. Now that I got this on 101, right? 101, I can put here my take my break even. I will put my break even right here. The reason why I put the break even is because according to my trading plan, once I got 1 in the order, I put the break even. What is the break even? I thought I have saved it. Well, okay, let's create a break even pattern. So, let's put it thicker and let's put it dot. Perfect. Yes. And now let's put it this save as. I thought I have saved this stuff before. Yeah, break even or take profit limits. Okay, let's save it. Save. Okay. Perfect. Now I have 2 orders activated. Now let's see if I lose this one, this selling order, that's fine. Now you can see it's also having a reaction. Why? Because the order block is actually well spotted. Wait patiently. Now, in order that I put the break even selling, in the selling zone, it's because it make a break of structure as well, and it provides me 1 hour, which will be actually right here. So when I get this 11 pips with a break of structure with a body of a candle, I will put a break even in this selling order. Let's wait patiently. All right. Now, as you can see, my first order, which was this bullish order, this buying order, went to break even. So now I need to write this on my journal. All right. So this is my journal. There was a 5 minutes confirmation. Yes, it was. It was in order block in 1 hour. Order block in 1 hour. Then we have the liquidity, yes, sweep, and then liquidity is towards the direction. No, there wasn't liquidity towards the direction. We need to be honest about it. Perfect. Now, what day was that? That was on. That was on the September 23, 2025. Okay, one order, and we have 0 because the result was 0. What type of pattern was that? It was a continuation pattern. It was a range entry in extreme. It was a decisional. Yes, a decisional. Perfect. That was the order. And what was the result? Break even, right? Break even. Perfect. Now we're actually executing orders like the market, like following the market direction, right? As we should. Now we have actually the same patterns here. I mean, the same scenario, but it's a bearish order. It's a bearish order, right? It is a bearish order. And to the imbalance. Perfect. And what type of pattern is this one? Let me check in 1 hour time frame. All right, and we can say that this is liquidity. This is a reversal pattern. This is a dense market structure too. Now let's see what actually happens with this order. As you can see, the price may continue going up. Let's see. We are out in both because once we got this confirmation, I have put here a break even. So in both orders, we are out. Should I wait more? After was it a break of a structure? Yes, we got a break of a structure because the price made here a break of a structure. Look, with a body of a candle. With this body of a candle, for me, is enough to not to close the order. So now let's see what actually happens. Well, apparently the bullish trend win this case, right? Yes, after this break of structure, it re-entered right here and it goes out. Well, that's what actually could happen, right? And now we got zero so far. We haven't risked anything, and the day has turned off. Okay, so we have finished the day. It actually reacted to this imbalance, 1 hour imbalance, and well, it's part of the analysis. So that day on Tuesday, we got zero orders, zero results, which is fine. Now we're getting to the half of the week. Let's say more Wednesday, like Wednesday, two. I think I'm pretty sure. Look, the price did actually, I mean, actually did what we were expecting, like the selling pattern, took the liquidity of these lows in the London session of Wednesday. Now we're gonna wait patiently and see if the price actually does here confirmation in 1 hour, in 5 minutes, sorry, and then we enter because we know this is a range beginning order. It's properly spot. Just want to make sure about it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, reacted right here. It's 5 o'clock, and the price. Remember this. The beginning of this zone is 1 hour, and this part, the low, or the part of this order block is the imbalance in 4 hours. Now let me check one thing before break of the structure, pause. I'm gonna go for back again to the 11 p.m. because if I go to 4 hour, I will see the candle and then I will spoil myself, right? Now let me check one thing. It made a boss break of the structure, may have a reaction here. We're gonna wait. This is a very important key. These are key areas, key zones. What I don't like about this is this. There is liquidity accumulated right here, and when there is a lot of liquidity accumulated in 4 hour, it's likely to be taken. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient and smart. Perfect. And now, if we can see here by 5 a.m. Yep, look here. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Yeah, that was, maybe we will have a reaction here, but I'm not very sure. And now let's put the next. This could be the beginning of a range in 1 hour. Why? Because the price has break this with a break of a structure. So took the liquidity of these highs. Let me clean, make it this even clearer for you. Make this even clean. I'm gonna delete this. We already understood this. This is already passed, so it's not important. I'm just gonna left this because these orders are important for us to make the week summary. Now, this is the highest high, and we would need for a break of structure of this low, this one, which of course has been broken. Boom. Now, this order block, which is here, may be a potential reaction zone in 1 hour time frame, and we are there. We may have a order or here. So what are our possibilities? Number one, waiting for a confirmation pattern here. Number two, the price may do next, may go to this zone, make a pattern of confirmation, then we keep pushing up. We buy until this zone, because in this zone the price may have a reaction and boom, change the direction. So this is what we actually would like to see. That's what I actually would like to see, because it will take the liquidity of this. So let's see. We don't know what what the market will do. It's extremely undetermined. We don't know the future. So let's see. Bloom, bloom, bloom. What time is it? It's 5. For me, the market starts at 7 a.m. 6 a.m. Boom, boom, boom. 7, 6:50. All right, here's where the patient starts playing. But this is not real patience, my friend. I say patience because I need to be patient to see the pattern. That is not real patience. The real patience is the one that we see in the market, the one that we spot in the moment. That's fake patience, let's say, because we are not actually waiting, because I press a button and I can see further what is happening. But in real life, I need to wait. So that's the real patience. So now look, the price has done almost a confirmation. Let me check what happened after this. All right, we got a confirmation, which is take a liquidity. Then we have a break of structure. And after this break of structure, we will have this boss, right? Now, do I like this? Not that much, honestly. No offense, but I don't like it. But it's not what I like, it's what the trading plan says. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is we're gonna put, this is the demand area. Demand. And now we're gonna put a buying order here. What happens if we lose this order? Nothing. It's being is we're just testing. That's why this is called back testing, because we're just gonna test what is actually happened, and we're gonna test all real possibilities in the market based on a strategy. We're gonna put 8 pips, 5 pips. Okay, let me see what actually happens here. I'm not so sure. All right, has been the order has been actually executed. Now let's determine the break even point, which will be right here. So that when the price target this area with a body of a candle, I would get a 101, and it means that I will be able to put the break even. But let's see if it actually happens, because I'm not so sure. Patience. All right, means that we are out. Yes, we are out. Now, the question will be, why did you enter in that zone if you were likely not to enter? Because you didn't like that order. Sometimes it's not what I like. Sometimes it's what the market actually shows. Period. So if it shows that even if I don't like it, I don't mind. I need to be disciplined enough to do what I don't like to do. So I'm just what I'm actually doing right now is I'm just properly refining the order block, which is all of this. But the price at 8 o'clock has already entered here. So well, we will see what happened actually. Again, we will need a confirmation. So let's see. Let's see if there is a confirmation. We see a nice reaction. It entered to the fair value of 1 hour. Mm, right, it's pushing up. It's having a kind of a reaction. Again, we're gonna wait for a pattern confirmation. Boom. Let's wait. This is the liquidity taking right here, and now we're gonna wait for a break of structure above right here. If the price does that, we would say happily that we'll have a confirmation, which means that we'll be able to enter. Nope, no yet. Now we have it. All right, now we have to enter in a decisional, which is made right. Take out of liquidity, boss, break of structure right here is the will be this one. This is the order block in which we're gonna enter here and here. Perfect. And again, let's see if this order actually works or not. Now I can see two things. We need to update this. This is a new low. This is a new low. And this is the highest high. But anyway, make the boss here. All right, let's wait. Let's keep waiting. Mm. All right. Oh, I didn't set up the stop loss properly. My gosh. We have 7 pips. Now we're going to add 3 more to put 10. All right. Let's see what happens. No, no, no. Confirmation. It's done. Perfect. Now, again, when do we put it or break even? It will be right here. Right here. When the price does this, break even right here. No. Well, it needs to break this with a body of the candle. And after the body of the candle confirmation, we can put a break even. So it means that we can protect our order. What time is it? It's 1 p.m. So what I actually do in my daily life is I just put an alert, and if the price does it, excellent. And if the price doesn't do it, well, let's keep moving, right? Boom, 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 boom. Bueno, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this play automatically. Boom, right? And now I'm gonna save these 2 orders. So I'm just gonna write them on my journal. Now, we haven't changed the direction. That's why the direction of the market is actually very, very important, because once we have the direction of the market, we can do this. That is knowing where the price actually will go, and we're gonna wait patiently. Right. Now, in these 5 minutes, I'm gonna delete this because this is not the actual order. Boom. Now, is there liquidity toward the type takes profit? Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. Now, what day is this? It is. It was on 24 September 24. Done. 1 hour done, and we're gonna wait. Ah no, wait. We put two orders, and we already got -1 because one of them was stop loss. Now this is a continuation pattern, and it's a range beginning with a boss. Yes. Mhm. This is a range beginning. If some of you are asking why I do that, it's because I just name my patterns. So for me, it's easy then to check it in a sample. Okay, I'm gonna put stop. All right. So far, like 2 hours after the entry, we got a confirmation. This is an extreme. Yeah, to see it's a continuation pattern. Yeah. So look, the price actually did what we were expecting to do. It came here, took the liquidity of the people who were selling and selling here, and well, now we the price did not give us the chance to enter here. It did it here, but it went to break even. And as you realized before, on the New Year and in the London session, we got the opportunity to sell, but we weren't awake, so a shame for us. All right, now what are we gonna do? Since it has already crossed our break even limit, which is this one, right? All right, so we're just gonna do what we need to do, which is following the order trading plan and put right here the break even. Perfect, break even. Now, where is our take profit? I like to put my orders because I have done this several times. I like to put my orders 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. And when the price get to 1 to 4, I will take partials. So I will take like the 70% of the order, and then I will let it run until the next take profit area, which in this example will be the next take profit. The next area will be this. So actually, what I'd like to do is the next. The price go to this area right here. That will be like almost on 1 to 6, but when it gets to 1 to 4, I take partials and then I let it run with a lot with less money, but doesn't matter for me. Just what I have to do. All right, so let's see what actually happens with the order, and we will see if we finish this session, this backtesting session. All right, it did not reach or break even. All right, it did get to a break even limit. It's 4 o'clock. Let's stop here. It's 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or is 7 o'clock? What time is this? This 6 a.m. All right. So by 6 a.m. we get another zero order. So we didn't get any return from this order. We just got exposure. That's the only thing we get from this order. But that's the magic of the break even. We didn't lose either, right? All right. So it actually didn't happen anything, so it went to break even. Let's put this in our journal, and that then we continue. Perfect. So what we actually have this day is this week is just -1 order. This process is slow, but it's steady. So we just need to keep working and see if what actually will happen. All right, now look. Let's look the next. Let's try to change. Let's try to spot more liquidity zones. So I think many people, because we are in a bullish trend, right? They're watching this zone here. Mhm, mhm. Here, this is a liquidity zone because people are buying in this moment. People are buying because they see this double bottom. They're actually buying money, buying orders. And now, as I can see here, maybe the price would do the next. Yeah. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. 4 hour here. In 4 hour time frame, do we have a break of the structure? No yet. No, no yet. This is the actually break of the structure. Oof, there is a lot of money accumulated. Hmm. All right, let's wait patiently then. There is no other opportunity possibility. Just patience. All right, boom, 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 boom. We got this. We got out. Then we got this order. 3 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. This is 5 a.m. And then we got this one 6 a.m. All right. Are we still in a bearish point? Yes, we are. Now, what should we do? Follow the trading plan. Follow. Period. Now, let's go to 5 minutes. I don't like that much, but if I have to do it, I just need to do it. We have here this, that was our first entry area, entry zone. Refine to 5 minutes, it will be like this. And then after that, the price just kept continuing doing movements upwards. It enter right here, then it make a break of a structure, a buzz. Let this order block right here, and that's why the price is having a reaction here. And what time is it? It's 6 a.m., almost 7 a.m. All right, so let's do the next. Guys, I actually don't like this at all, but I just need to do what the trading plan says. So imagine that we are in London session, right? If we were in London session and the price still enters to this zone, make this break of structure right here, and then provide us with this order block and give us the opportunity to enter, according to the trading plan, I have to enter. Yes, there is no condition. I just have to because it's part of the trading plan. Some people will find this absurd, but it's just I need to train my brain to be disciplined enough to do what it doesn't like to do, because otherwise I will be rich. If I always do what I wanted to, and I always will be right. So I'm gonna put nine pips. It can go to stop loss. Yeah, it's a risk I willing to make. Yes, yes, I am. This is 6 pips. I need to be 9 pips. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, we're out. Part of the process, it's part of the process. But now look how interesting. Yeah, we were out. Actually, that was one of the possibilities that I said it would happen. Didn't like the zone, but anyway, that's what the price would do. All right, but now how interesting. Let's see what the price is actually doing here. What time is it? 7:40. Let me check one thing before to go to 1 hour time frame. Boom, boom. A5, it's 8.5. Yeah. So let's go to 1 hour time frame. Look, one of the predictions we got is actually what is happening. And it was that the price would react to this zone and make the break of structure. And now how interesting now. It has break the strong low of 1 hour with a body of a candle. Now it will means that we are in a what? In a bearish range. Now we are bearish in 1 hour. And this high is our strong high. That's why we always need to, I don't know if you remember when we were actually working with this high. At that point we couldn't determine that that was our strong high. That was just a weak high, right? But anyway, it's just how it is. All right, now let's see here. Let's find the order block. And again, if we have a confirmation pattern here, we will have to enter, period. Now let's see if that actually happens. We are out to orders, right? Perfect. We have here this reaction in the market. Very cool, very interesting. We need a confirmation. We don't follow spikes. We follow real confirmations in the market. Once we got the confirmations, we can actually enter. Otherwise, it's just noise for us. Let's keep updating. I'm gonna update this. Right. This is the next boss area. After this break of structure right here, we can enter. Not yet, no yet. What time is it? 11. All right. So that Tuesday or Thursday, I will go home with -1 order. Does it hurts me? No, no. I mean, I need to repeat this to myself several times, and I repeat this to you, but this is actually for me, and it is one trade can I cannot identify myself with an order. I cannot do that, right? I cannot identify myself with an order. I just need to be aware enough. Now look, in the same zone we put 3 orders. Of those, 2 were stop losses. Is it being a bad week? Probably yes. Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna say no. Probably. Right. So we have 1 order, 1 break even, and 0. Good. Now let's see what will happen on Friday. So look, we were right in one of the predictions that it was that the price will go to a certain area and push it down. But what actually the price did not give us the chance was to enter. It did us gave the opportunity to enter, but it was at 3 a.m. At that time, we were not active on the market, and when we were looking for selling orders here, the price simply do not reach those area. And in this part, I would never enter in selling, not because I don't because you see okay, sorry, you saw that I was not sure about this zone, but uh, for me that there wasn't any confirmation for me to enter. And actually the price is going even down. So let's go to 4 hour time frame and see what is happening. Right, so this is a strong low, 4 hours. The price is reacting on this order block. Do we have an end of a range in 4 hours? Not yet. Why? Because we don't have a break of a structure, a market shift with a body of the candle. It's just a liquidity sweep. The next 4 hours, what happened? Let's see. Still, it's not a really clear break of structure. It's not clear. It's not. It's not like this one. Look, 3 repetitive bullish candles. Not just having a reaction here. Still, well, it's. I cannot zoom up more. Do I? Let's see. All right. Well, it just got a reaction here. Now let's go to 1 hour time frame and see what's actually happening here. So after this strong high and the liquidity of this low, we will wait for the end of a range in 1 hour. And after that end of a range, we will be able to enter. Now let me check one thing here. If we refine this to 1 hour time frame, we will see the next. Here is the order block right here. Boom. Then we have this. This is the imbalance. Well, it doesn't let me go a little bit. It doesn't allow me to go to the middle point. All right, let's go down a little bit. That's imbalance. And did it get the imbalance? No. All right. So since the price did not get to this zone in 1 hour, we can do anything. We just need to wait for the price to do the end of the range. That will be actually right here. So if the price make a break of structure a boss on this, we can enter on buy orders. Not yet. What time is it? 4 a.m. Woohoo. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. We don't have actually a confirmation here. No, no. Well, we'll need a boss. Otherwise, it's just noise in the market. Let's see what happens. It's 6 o'clock. Apparently, it's pushing up. It's going upwards. Apparently, it's going up. Okay. If by 8 o'clock the order finishes up this high, we can confirm a break of structure. But it wasn't, as you can see. So we're gonna patiently wait. Wait and wait. Until 9 o'clock. It doesn't look like it will be, but let's see. Nope, it wasn't either. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. All right, now we got a confirmation right here. Perfect. Now, after this confirmation, this is the new week, which is the week low. The week low. Perfect in 1 hour. Now the question is, guys, are we still bullish or bearish? Well, if we zoom up, remember, in 4 hours, we are still bearish. Sorry, bullish because we didn't have a break of structure with a body of a candle. 1 hour is bearish, and in daily time frame is bullish still. So we need to play with the time frames. Now let's see if we actually got a confirmation by Friday, and if not, we can do the summary of the week. All right, 5 minutes. Let's check. Boom, 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 boom. Patience. I'm not being patient. I'm just advancing this a little bit faster just to see if there is an opportunity. But it seems that it do not give us any opportunity by Friday. All right, good. That's it. That was all the backtesting session for today. So it ended up on Sunday like this. Perfect. This is how it was. This is how it looks our trading week. So we got. Then we're gonna see the summary. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So we actually had, I think, 5 orders, 2 here and 3 here. One was correct, one was incorrect in terms of direction. Then we didn't have the chance to enter here, unfortunately. That was a shame, honestly. Then we got the opportunity to enter here, but seriously, I mean, following my trading plan, the areas that I will enter will be right this or here. Here was dangerous for me. But anyway, I just put an order here that I didn't feel comfortable with, right? Anyway, I need to follow more my liquidity rules because that was liquidity, a lot of liquidity right here. Anyway, and then, well, we didn't got a confirmation in this zone. Probably next week we will be able to see a confirmation, right? So now let's do the next. Let's go to our journal and let's do the consolidation of the journal, right? So, oh look, this week was positive. The previous week was positive. Mhm. But now, this current week was not that positive, unfortunately. It was negative, right? So how does it look like in the long run? Let's see. So consistency report. What happened? I gotcha. I made a mistake with the dates. Let me fix that stuff briefly. So it was in 2025, no 2026. 2025, 2025, and 2025. Did I do the same with this one? 2025, 2025, 2025. Perfect. Now let's see how it looks like. The consistency report looks like this. So in the second week of backtesting, that for us is just 1 hour or 2 hours of backtesting, we got minus 4% of the account. Imagine that we're risking 1% by each trade, right? If we want to risk less, let's put 0.5, that would be just 2% of the account, right? But just for the sake of the exercise, this is what I'm doing. So the first 2 weeks with this strategy, I actually had no results so far. And this is when I need to be patient enough because this is in the long run. My plan is to execute at least 30 weeks or the 56 weeks, like a whole year with a strategy. Once I got a whole year of back testing of this strategy, I can tell, all right, this is profitable. I can actually put a really amount of money on this, or I actually don't need to do that. I need to be maybe change the patterns, maybe change this the lot size, or adjust some things to my trading plan because even with that, you can see that we spot. Look, this is the result of the. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. Look, this is how it ended up. This is how the this is how the result of the week was. We expected this result pushing up, reacting in this zone, and then going down. We did had that, right? Look, we are not lying. That's what we actually expected it will happen. This Look, this is the 4 hour time frame. Look, 4 hour time frame. Where is it? Best training habits, effects, blah blah. Euro dollar 4 hour time frame, and that's what we expected. The price reacted here. Even look, it go down to the order block. We expected. All right, no. What it actually did, it reacted on this zone, push up, and then did this movement that was going down. So actually, this is what happened in the USD in our back testing. Where we run? No, not at all, right? It just continued with impulse. That was we actually waiting to happen, but the price did. As we are not more the creators of the market or we don't know the future, this is what actually happens. All right, so far this is all for today's back testing session. If you like this, subscribe, and I let you know. I will see you in the next streaming. Right? See you, my friends, in the next back